Good morning, Crystal at the Rain Dance Ranch. It is Tuesday, and instead of doing a garden tour, I am going to sit in my new cottage under the air conditioning and talk about my new flower arrangement that I made. So these are all grown in my garden from seed by me. Every single thing that you can see here. Although there is a mint, I think, in the back that I actually bought like at Home Depot as a nursery plant. But wow, it looks so good. I put it together yesterday, and the baby's breath did not look good. And I'm like, well, let's see what they do overnight in water. And they performed. Yeah. The baby's breath is very interesting. It's something that I don't think I'd want to use a lot of, but little sprigs of it are just sometimes what the doctor ordered. And then, but I'd love to see some more of those pea shoots. So that one that's like real stringy with the two leaves like saying, hello, I'm here. That is an Austrian snow pea branch, I guess, with the tendrils. But the tendrils tend to break off, but they'll get really curly. And so I need to work with those. And then I've got on the sides that you can't really see right now, I'll get to those in a minute. Those are the Starburst Panache sunflowers. Pro Cut, baby. Well, actually, it's by the company that created Pro Cut. But it's not a Pro Cut variety, but it is perfect for these mason jar containers. Okay, so then I believe the other two flowers that you see, one is a hobbit, and the other one is a shungiku flower. And I'm so happy that they held up because I was afraid they would wilt. But the thing with the shungiku flower is that if the petals fall off, it looks like something that would just look like a little yellow button, and it might look good. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to try these shungikus because these are different. Nobody has them. At least, not in the flower bouquet scene that I've noticed. I mean, not to say that there probably hasn't been somebody. So yeah, that's my little, and it should fit in a cup holder. So I'm gonna drive this down to Williams today, and let me get this. I'm sorry, it's so shaky. Okay, this is a good little photograph spot. I might have to make that wall like a flat paint. Something like maybe this color on my towel. Okay, so anyways, we'll see. Yeah, the shungiku, there's one on the top. That one must have already been old, but it almost makes it look charming that it's starting to wilt. I like that right there. There is nothing wrong with that. It just accentuates the wildflower feeling. Just watching them dry is a pleasure. And there is the Starburst Panache. So this view looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking it. I mean, I was just throwing stuff in there. And yeah, I mean, I'm trying to give it some kind of balance. And then you look at it the next day and you're like, okay, I see where it could be improved or whatever, but I'm just really liking this right now. I like the fact that It's just got these little whimsical touches that were unexpected, like this little guy peeking through. Like some people might look at that and not feel comfortable with it, but for some reason, I just find the whole thing charming. And then over here on this side, you can see the mint and a little bit of cilantro along with the baby's breath. And then back here is the Austrian pea tendril and more of the shungikus. And then these are newer flowers that haven't opened yet. These are small versions of the Starburst panache right here. So they're going to look like that, but on a smaller scale, and they're fresh. So as these older flowers start dying, they could be pulled out. This could be reworked. You know, just lots of possibilities. And then I decided to just leave those are shungiku buds. And I just really love, I just feel like that's something, an element like that is a must for a wildflower mason jar design. So this is my very, very first real bouquet, I would say. I've only messed around, and I feel like I never, maybe once or twice I got some. Yeah, this is the best I've ever done, and this is all me. I grew all these seeds from flower. I'm really super proud of myself. This is, yep. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I cannot wait to go bring this down to, oh shit. I almost knocked it over. I got to take this down to Williams today. All right, thanks for watching Crystal at the Rain Dance Ranch. If you go out and dance every time it rains and you just keep at it, you could get there. I did today. First level. Okay, thanks for watching Crystal Rain Dance Ranch.